And we're back with another one. Top crypto picks for January with Austin Hilton. And we're just going to kind of throw some out at there. We don't even have like a number, like top 10, top 12. We're going to go for 10 or 12 minutes, however many picks we can get in. That's what we're going to give to you. Now, of course, this is not, this isn't the only ones. These aren't the only ones we like. Of course, there are many, many more, but these are the ones that are top of the mind, the ones we're the most bullish on. So, Austin, how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm going to talk like my eyes like this the whole time. Okay. So where is Zach? Oh, look at this weird. Isn't this weird? Where is it? This is like I don't even know what this is. It goes to like some of my computer cable things. Okay. So here's the quiz while Zach's getting ready. Where is Zach currently right now? That's going to be a quiz that we will answer at the end. We're keeping you guys. This is what they call a hook. This is to hook you to the end. Where is Zach? Okay. So there you go. All right. So Zach, it's your show, man. You go.
All right, I'll go first. Ethereum is my number one pick. So ETH right now trading at 3,700 and some change. Man, this thing has been as high as around 4,800. So many things happening with Ethereum, whether it's the EIP 1559, which happened back in August, burning the supply. We've got a triple halving coming. We've got ETH 2.0 coming. Everything's built on top of Ethereum. What else can I say? I absolutely love ETH in 2022. I know you do too. Austin, you want to add anything on ETH, or do you want to roll to the next one?
I want it to go back up so that I'm profitable.
I hear you,
bro. Most of the Ethereum I own, it's north of 4,000, which is fine. But it will go back up. It's funny, even when it's gotten down where it's at now, I have never once lost sleep over Ethereum. I've never once worried that it wasn't going to go back up. Yeah, so that's what I got there. So for mine, I want you to back out and I want you to go back out to the main screen and click on Metaverse up there at the top. And I'm going to go with a Metaverse play. So my Metaverse play is the Sandbox. Okay. Now, yes, I know that Decentraland has a larger market cap, but I think that the Sandbox got out there faster, has gained a bigger, footprint, if you will. And I'm not slamming Decentraland, by the way, in this. I'm going to own Decentraland as well. I've been telling I'm going to buy these, but I honestly been waiting for freaking Ethereum to go back up so I can, do some swapping and things of that nature. But Sandbox is mine. I love it for all the obvious reasons. When you're seeing crazy valuations of the land being bought, Snoop Dogg and people buying land, and there's a boat that was sold for like 1.5 million worth of Ethereum. It's just insane. And this is to me, this is the real estate land grab of the future. And I'm kind of kicking myself going, why am I not doing this myself? But I'm not. So there you go. So that's mine, the Sandbox.
Very cool. Love the Sandbox. Great pick. I will go with the Crow coin. Crypto.com, one of my favorites. This thing has had a great run up. I mean, one of the most reliable crypto assets, even with all of the peaks and valleys we've seen over the last couple of months. Look at this thing. I mean, this is the last 3 months. I mean, it's just kind of remained pretty steady. It's dipped down below 50 cents briefly. This was a great opportunity, by the way, at 48 cents to grab some. That might be the last chance you get under 50 cents. I really believe that here with the Crow coin. It almost got to $1. I am very confident it will get past $1 in 2022 with all of the partnership deals starting way back when I first entered Crow at 11 cents when they signed the deal with the UFC. That 10-year deal seemed like there was going to be nothing bigger than that. And what did they go out and do? A 20-year deal to have Crypto.com Arena in downtown Los Angeles. Talk about marketing brilliance. I mean, they've just knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. All right, so I'm going to give, so if you'll back out, go to the main screen. I'm going to do a four pick here. I'm going to do a 4 for 1, if you will. And the reason I'm doing a 4 for 1 is they're all of these I've talked about on my channel. You've talked about, they all stand to benefit from one scenario, and that is the delay of Ethereum 2.0. So I love other blockchain plays, and I'm actually going to give you a 5 for 1. So starting at the top, you've got Solana, Cardano. Move down, you've got Polkadot, Avalanche, and not Polygon is that giving you a 6-for-1, and Phantom. So those are my 6 kind of other algorithms there too. That's 7. I mean, I just could keep going on and on. But those are the other ones that I have bought into, I have owned. We both have advised our private members. I think that all of those are a great little short list of great other plays. Now, how long to own them? And, when we start to see maybe Ethereum 2.0 happening, you might be looking at, maybe these are January plays, but also maybe 6 months, 7 months. If we start to get a little bit closer to Ethereum 2.0, you might start to look to maybe pull back from, I'm just picking one at random, like say Algorand or Avalanche. You might say, okay, I'm starting, because I think what's going to happen is I think those will always have their place, but like I think it's Solanas and the Cardanos of the world. They're big dogs out there. But some of these, when Ethereum 2.0 does go live, if some of these other ones that I do love, by the way, if they haven't figured out other utility and other things, or they had some other major projects or things like that, they're gonna have to kind of quasi reinvent themselves when Ethereum 2.0 pops and hits. So that's seven for one, if you will. But I'm gonna throw it back to you, Zach.
Love it. Another one, I like all those picks that you mentioned. One that I think we both missed the boat on, and I'm not afraid to say this, is Luna. This thing has been unbelievable. And I'll tell you this. I mean, this is not a bad opportunity here. This thing just got up over $100, okay, on the day after Christmas. 4 days ago, this was $102, trading right now at $84 after the dip, okay? Yep. Kind of hovering here. This might be, a decent opportunity here. And I'm looking at this. I might be sending a buy alert here after I get done, because this is one that I totally missed the boat on. And you know what? We got to go way back to the beginning of the year and give a huge shout out to Nut. Nut called this thing when it was trading for, oh my gosh. I mean, it was trading for what? $13. It was somewhere in here. It might have been, it was somewhere like right in here. 10, right. 12, $14 back in August. This thing has exploded. So congratulations for anybody who got on board back then or holding on to this one. It's top 10 now. So not one of my top picks because I think it's moved up a lot. I do think it'll still have a good 2022, but I think it's a good one to hold for sure.
So I want to go back to the metaverse. I want to go back to the metaverse category. I got a good one over there that not a lot of people talk about as far as the metaverse, and it's that right there. It's Engine number 61, ENGIN. Engine doesn't get a lot of play, doesn't get a lot of discussion, but they're doing some significantly cool things. And I think that if you're going to own like 5 or 6 metaverse plays, I think literally they are Decentraland, Axie, Sandbox, Theta, if you want kind of the video play component, and Engine. Those are the top 5 or 6 out there from a market cap standpoint. And Engine is just one of the major players. And I'm going to add another freebie. And if you'll back out real quickly, right below it too is Wax. Wax P is one that I've liked because they're evolving as kind of the de facto gaming blockchain play out there. And it's one that I've liked as well. Disclosure, do not own any of it yet. Again, because of this whole, I got to wait for Ethereum to go back up a little bit. But when that happens, I'm going to be buying some of these for sure. So that's one that I'm a big fan of.
Another nice opportunity here on Wax too. I mean, considering where it's been.
Bounce back off of it. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely off of its all-time highs through no fault of his own. Really, it's just that was a market condition pushing it down kind of thing.
100%. I'm going to go down a little bit further on the top 100. There's Engine. I really like Engine, by the way. I'll tell you another one that we've been kind of sleeping on a little bit. Chili's. Yeah. So this one, it's obviously kind of partnering with a lot of the organizations in the NBA, and it's going to be the fan token. We can see it's kind of flatlined, okay, since May. It had that big run up back in April, but I mean, since May, it's been relatively flat. It hasn't really bled past this 20-cent mark. Seems to have some support there, sitting right here at 29 cents. This is one that I think could really run in 2022. So again, community coins, fan coins, this is going to be the leader for sports and entertainment. For sports and entertainment. Man, and Socio's platform, they're growing in connections and they're doing a ton of networking within the various leagues. I really like this one that we've kind of forgot about, so I want to bring that one back up.
Yeah, it's definitely probably more of a long-term play, right? It's more of a, you know, if you're gonna willing to put some in and just kind of chill with it and roll with it.
Intended, right? Chili's,
Yeah.
chill.
Oh, I did not even that. I did that. Didn't even know I did that. All right, I'm going to give my final pick. My final pick is one that we've both covered on our channel, respectively. And I think she is screaming today. You're going to have to look this one up, search it, and it is. You probably know what I'm about to say. Starts with a C, ends with an F.
Oh,
It's our buddy. Yeah, there it is.
big red dog.
Yeah, the big red dog. It's just you know, we've said so much about Cliff. Cliff has continued to amaze. They've got, what did you tell me? They got $1 million burn coming, or burns, excuse me, $1 million buyback and then burn
And burn.
Tomorrow
On the first. So I think it's right at the top of the hour, like when the ball drops, essentially for on the new year.
Okay.
That is when the burn will take place. Dude, check this out. 10,500 holders, like literally seemingly out of nowhere. I mean, this thing just came to market, I mean, 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
And on a side note, this was an early one, guys, that we let both of our patrons know about. We knew about this one early. This is from the Inuyasha guys, which we are huge fans of. The guys at Inuyasha, they are an incubator, and Cliff is an internal project. I always want to delineate that this is an internal project that they've created and brought to market. So Inuyasha is their incubator, and Clifford is an internal project that they have brought out. And Clifford, what I like about it is they've followed through on everything. They've been completely transparent. They said they were going to go out and buy blue chip NFTs. They bought a Bored Ape Yacht Club, trading volume $2+ million, craziness. You know, they've been, their Twitter feed is nothing but transparency. That's what I love about them. You know, it's everything they're doing. They are completely transparent. This one is one that I think caught everybody a little off guard because everybody was like, oh, it's just kind of a meme, kind of big red dog thing. And if you weren't paying attention, you would have overlooked this one. And this is one that I am extremely thankful that I got into early. So that's my last pick. And since we're coming up on 12 minutes plus for the video. So Zach, it's your call, your video, your channel, brother. So,
all right, I'll end one more. I'll end with one more, and I just want to preface this entire thing by saying I am very bullish on Shiba and Saitama. We just wanted to kind of spice it up and give you some different picks here in this video. So I am going to go with Zombie Inu, and this one is up another 11% today. This project again has so much potential. Look what it's done in the last month here. We could take it out to the 3-month, and this pretty much encapsulates what it's done since it's come to market. We had the big run up back in November, slid down. Things were getting a little dicey, but look what's happened here.
But that dicey had nothing to do with them. That was market conditions, right? And I'm not coaching you, right? You know what I'm saying? It's just it's like we always talk about, man. It was not a zombie Inu issue. I mean,
so
they've continued to execute. They've continued to I mean, their game's coming, their stuff's coming, and all that. But they've continued to develop and create content and deploy content and keep everybody updated.
100%. And you know, they've got some really cool things coming with augmented reality and virtual reality, the game. They've got big plans to get into Netflix, maybe. Yeah, big stuff. And they're currently actually on a few exchanges already. And I suspect.
Did you hear about one of their augmented reality deal? And they kind of alluded to this. I think they're going to be like if you're walking around and like the zombie guy is near a certain car or something, he'll show up by it. I mean, there's some cool stuff that they're doing, that they're really doing. And so what we're talking about is like, if those of you guys, I always forget the name of it, Zach, the Pokemon, right?
Pokemon Go.
Yeah. So this is basically like Pokemon Go. When my son was way littler now, he and my wife got into Pokemon Go. And for those of you who don't know it, you had your phone and you walked around and you'd be like, you know, somewhere in your town, and on your phone, you'd see a little Pokemon animal over there, and you would swish and throw a little red ball at that little character, and you try to capture them, right? And so that's kind of that augmented reality. And from what I understand, Zombie Inu is doing something similar, but obviously different in that kind of augmented reality. And I think and they're probably going to do some other cool stuff than that. But that's some of the cool stuff that I love to hear that we're we're seeing. And so, yeah, and Zombie's one that you bought, I bought. We let our patrons know early. That's been a really good one to be into as well. So cool.
100%. So again, that's not all of them, guys. Just giving you some to think about. Let us know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And to close out the video, yes, I'm laying in my bed. All right. So there you go.
That's the life of a YouTube influencer right there, babe. Right there.
Could you tell a difference? Was there anything different?
No, because you pushed your pillow down and you couldn't see the pillow.
Exactly.
All right, guys. Thank you.
All right. See y'all. Take care.